Welcome back to the Hillbilly RV channel. Today we're going to do a tech talk. If you are new to my channel, my name's Kenny. I am a hillbilly. I work on RVs. I've been doing it for a long time, and I hope that you enjoy my videos. If you do, don't forget to give them a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, share them with your friends, all that stuff. Visit us on our Facebook page. Check out our Patreon and our PayPal pages. Today on Tech Talk, we're going to talk about a question I get a lot. I get a lot of people that will comment on a video and say, hey, I've got a Coleman air conditioner. Can I put the Dometic digital controls on my Coleman air conditioner? Well, we'll talk about that in a minute. Another question I get a lot is, hey, I've got a Dometic air conditioner and I want to put Coleman on. Can I do that? Okay. These are all really good questions. Different variations. You just, whatever you can think of, I get questions on it. So we're going to discuss this stuff today. Yeah, so we're going to discuss all that today. I hope I don't forget anything. If I do, leave me a comment and I'll try and address it. If not in a comment, then in another video. So here we go. Scenario number one. Let's say that you have a Coleman air conditioner and you want to put a Dometic digital control on it. Can I do that? The short answer is no. I'm going to show you on the whiteboard here in a minute major differences between Coleman and Dometic. The control wiring, the wiring in the coach, all that stuff is completely different. So let's just get on that one right now. All right, in a Coleman air conditioner, you got your upper unit. That's the part that sits on the roof. You've got what Coleman calls a J box, which is essentially a control box. You got your thermostat, and you've got your furnace. All this stuff works together. The way Coleman does this is your furnace has 12 volt DC positive and negative coming into the control board on the furnace itself. Your thermostat wires, one of those is going to be positive, and maybe the other one's a ground, I'm not really sure, but they go to your thermostat. All right. Then your thermostat powers the J box in the upper unit, which is your main control box for your air conditioner. One of these wires, they're typically in just a heat and cool thermostat in a Coleman. There will be 4 control wires. One's a high fan, one's a low fan, one's cooling, and the other one's a power that comes out of this thermostat. So now this is the Coleman. Like I say, the power comes into your furnace, out of your furnace, to the thermostat. The thermostat powers the control board, and all this is a low voltage, 12 volt DC. And then the only wires that come out of the coach on a Coleman are your AC wires or your alternating current. That's your 110 volt AC wire. That's the only thing that actually comes out of the coach. The rest of this stuff is just between the furnace, thermostat, and the J box or the control box on a Coleman thermostat. Now, let's look at Dometic. All right, so a Dometic air conditioner. Here's your upper unit, that's on the roof of the camper. Here's your control box, or we're just going to look at the digital control. If anything goes wrong in your old Dometic control system that had the analog, that stuff's obsolete, and you have to switch over to the new digital controls. And are there other air conditioners? Because all I'm going to talk about is Dometic and Coleman. Yes, of course. One that comes to mind is Advent. That's a Keystone, NTP, Deck Parkway, dozen other names, because they've all been, a whole bunch of companies have been gobbled up by one company, and they're all one big company now. And I don't really know anything about those. That's just, I know I saw a General Electric roof air on an RV here in the last few months. I had no clue General Electric was building one. Back in the day, Carrier built one for a while. Loved the Carrier air conditioners. I thought they did a really good job for an RV air conditioner, and I actually pushed those. I sold a bunch, and like 3 years later, they decided they were not going to make RV air conditioners anymore. There was no parts. Everything was completely obsolete. If anything happened to it, you had to just throw it away and buy another new one. So I'm not a big fan of these, these smaller companies that are making air conditioners. From what I understand, the Advent, you can buy some kind of adapter where you can put it in place of a Coleman or in place of a Dometic. I don't know exactly how they do that, but that's what I understand. That's all I really know about it, because I haven't fooled with them, because I just stick with the big two, Dometic and Coleman, okay? All right, let's look at the Dometic air conditioner and its controls and how they work. Here's your upper unit. This is the part that sits on the roof. Here's your control box, goes up inside of it. Here's your thermostat and your furnace, okay? Now, coming out of your coach on a Dometic, you've got your 110 volt AC wires that go to the control box, and you also have 12 volt DC positive and negative that come out of the coach to the control box. All right, from the control box, then you've got 3 wires that go to the thermostat. You've got a 12 volt, you've got a 12 volt DC negative, you got a 12 volt DC positive, and you got a control wire. Also from the control box, you have your 2 control wires for the furnace that cut the furnace on and off when you put the thermostat on the desired temperature if you want furnace. So, see, completely different than Coleman. Coleman is powered from the furnace to the thermostat, then to their J box or control box. Dometic is powering the control box, which in turn powers the thermostat and also the furnace. So completely different wiring in your coach, whether you have a Dometic or a Coleman air conditioner. Not really compatible. Can you make it work? Certainly. Have I done it? Certainly. If you're taking out a Dometic and putting in a Coleman, you have to find power for your thermostat. So yeah, it can be done, but why? I mean, if you've got a Dometic air conditioner with the controls, and you have to replace the air conditioner or the controls, just go back with Dometic. If you got Coleman, go back with Coleman. Save you a ton of headache, a lot of rewiring, a lot of rigmarole that you don't have to go through. Just go back with what was on there originally. Well, I hope this clarifies the difference in the systems between a Coleman and a Dometic. I know this was just a really short video today, but this is a question I get a lot. So I really hope this clarifies the differences between these 2 air conditioners. And as always, I mean, thanks for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. The channel's continuing to grow, and that's you guys and gals out there that are making that happen. So thank you very much. It means a lot to me. And we're gonna cut this one off here, and please come back and watch my other videos, and y'all have a fantastic day.